bought a new watch. I have the box right here. It is an Invicta Pro Diver. When people think of Invicta, a lot of the times they just think of those QVC watches or models that were all over the TV at some point. Big, bulky, gold, out of style, out of taste, just absolute monstrosity, trashy watches. And I totally agree. I would never buy any Invicta besides this guy. The Invicta that I have right now is called the Pro Diver, which many of you have heard of, and that's why you guys are probably looking for this review. But this watch, although it is very, very different from what Invicta usually makes, it still gets a lot of hate. And in this episode, we'll find out why. So let's get into the video. So the Invicta Pro Diver, like I said, is a very different model than anything that Invicta makes and basically stands for. The Invicta Pro Diver is a watch that is a lot more smaller, subtle, tasteful than any other watches that they make. This Invicta gets a lot of hate for the one specific reason that the watch looks a lot like the Rolex Submariner. And for everyone that says that this is a copy of a Rolex Submariner, so it is trash, I am here to say which watch brand does not have a model that is a dive watch that somewhat is inspired or a copy of the Rolex Submariner. Almost every watch brand out there has a model that is inspired and it looks like a Rolex Submariner. Maybe not a one-on-one copy of the Submariner, but very inspired of the Submariner. Because it's an iconic watch and it's an iconic design, and a lot of the brands decided to inspire themselves from it and capitalize on that. So has Invicta. Now, whenever I look at this watch, I don't see the Rolex Submariner, and it might be for the simple reason that I do not ride the Submariner's meat. I do not love the Submariner as much as a lot of other people. I am not a snob for a Submariner. I don't know the billion references and the reference numbers and the movements and vintage, and I don't know the Submariner that well. It is not my favorite watch. I've seen it, I've had it on my wrist, countless versions of it, date, no date, oyster, anything. I've had it on my wrist. It just does not speak to me as it does maybe to a lot of you. And for me, the Invicta Pro Diver does not necessarily scream Submariner. All I see it as is it's a tasteful watch. It is a 40mm watch that fits nearly anybody. It is right under 14mm in thickness, which it's, I would say, a little thicker than I would prefer for a dive watch that has just time and date, but that is the watch. The watch has beautiful crown guards, and the most important part about the watch is that it has a screw-down crown and 200 meters of water resistance. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind that you have all of these, a Tasteful Design, you have 200 meters of water resistance, screw-down crown, an open case back, and all of that for $48. I've spent on this watch from Amazon $48. Now, you guys might be thinking, well, this is a $48. How do we know how good this watch is? For $48, when they advertise it at 200 meters of water resistance, it just feels a little bit sketchy, you know, like how good is this watch? Is it gonna break down within the next couple of weeks after I buy it? Well, I'm here to say that I am a proud owner of Invicta Pro Diver for about 6 years now. This is my second one that I recently just got, but the Pro Diver has been my collection for many, many, many years. And for everybody that knows and things that I do for a living, that I build, that, you know, I go constantly diving and I go for hikes and I go for I am not a guy that babysits their watches. My watches have been scratched and banged every single day, and so is this Invicta. Now, I work on, you know, buildings, and I build and I take my watches on different projects that I work on. So the Invicta Pro Diver has been with me the most, and it's the watch that took the most beating, the most scratches, and it is working absolutely fine. I've had it for 6 years and the watch still ticks and shows amazing time. So it is safe to say for me that I have spent Probably in 2016 or 17 when I bought my first Invicta, I spent like $80 then on Amazon. But right now I have found it for $48. And I've really been looking and wanting to get a gold looking watch. And when I saw this guy, I said that I should give it a try. Now this specific one that I have, it is very different than the previous one because the previous one was stainless steel and this one has a gold look. And I was a little bit skeptical because at $48, when you're thinking of 200 meters of water resistance, when you're thinking of, open case back, screw down crown, and just an overall really nice looking watch, specifically that it comes in gold color, my first instinct was, is it gonna rub on my skin? Is my skin gonna turn green? Is this gold gonna come off super easy? Now, after a few days of wearing it, I'm here to say that it doesn't. It doesn't, and I am surprised. The watch seems to be somewhat pretty good quality. Now, if you guys don't want this particular version, the gold version, this is absolutely fine because, like I said, I own the stainless steel one as well, and it works just well. So if you guys are on the market to get an Invicta Pro Diver and you want the stainless steel version and you are not too sure about the quality of the watch, about the love or hate that the watch gets, or maybe you heard that the watch gets a lot of hate, I am here to say that the watch deserves better than what it gets, because you're getting a lot of watch for the money that you're spending. Show me another watch at the $50 price point where you get not only a good looks, but you're only getting a tough watch. At $50, you can get a good looking watch, but not a tough watch. You can get a tough watch, but not good looking watch. You can get maybe both in one, but then it will not be 200 meters of water resistance. And this watch just seems to have combined all of them in one. If you're looking for that one watch that you want to wear for all occasions, for down in the water and then with a suit, and you really don't want to be spending a lot of money, this is a watch that you should consider. I have considered it and I could not be any happier with it. It has a unidirectional rotating bezel. It has a date complication located at 3 o'clock with a magnifying glass too. All of that for $48. Now, where you guys might feel the cheapness in the watch, or at least where I feel that the watch is lacking a little bit of quality, is in the bracelet. The bracelet kind of feels a little bit, jiggly. It just feels like it makes a little bit too much noise, which again, it's a $48 watch. And because the lug width is 20 millimeters, you can put it on any strap, like literally any strap that you want. The watch just is so versatile. If you want to put it on a leather strap, it works. If you want to put it on a native strap, it works. If you're sick of this bracelet and you want a better one, it works. The clasp is also very simple. There's nothing really going on. It's a two-way locking mechanism. It works. It does the job. That's kind of all I care for. Is it cheap? Yeah. But it's $48. What else do you want? I genuinely don't understand why people hate on it. It keeps good time and it comes with an automatic movement. This is the one thing that I completely forgot to say. Not only that you're getting a beautiful, good looking watch, tough, 200 meters of water resistance, screw down crown, you're getting an automatic movement. There's nothing crazy. It is not a crazy movement. It's a Japanese movement, an automatic movement for $48. 200 meters of water resistance. I love it. Show me a better deal. I really want people to comment down below where they can find me a cheaper watch that is better than this, or a same price but better than the Invicta Pro Diver. I'm waiting. So if you guys have any options out there that you think that are better than this watch, write them down in the comments below. I'm really excited to know because I have not been able to find anything better. But keep in mind, it also has to be stylish. It also has to work with basically any environment you're being thrown off. So at the office and out in the field, the watch has to work. Show me a better one. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Make sure to like this video if you didn't already, and hit the bell icon to turn on the notifications so you never miss when I drop a new video. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Check out this new strap I got from my long jeans, eh? This thing's beautiful. Green, rubber, kind of military look. But it works well, I love it. With the black dial, black bezel. Dive watch, 41mm. Beautiful.